There is a hard truth to face out there for anyone trying to climb the ranks of Valorant, and that is that you are exactly in the rank you deserve to be. There is nothing holding you back, there are no smurfs that make you unable to rank up or cheaters in every game. You simply haven't either played enough ranked games to grind out the points necessary to rank up, or you're not good enough. The positive thing about this is that you are the one person who can affect this. The fact that you're not currently good enough, or that you haven't played enough games, doesn't mean that you won't rank up or that you can't rank up. It simply means that you need to practice more or optimize the time you spend in Valorant better. It doesn't matter how much time you can put into Valorant each day. What does matter is to find a good balance between warm-ups, practice, and the ranked grind itself. To help you do this, I will show you my warm-up routine and give you some tips and tricks on how you can set up your own to suit your needs, and then give you some ideas on how to optimize your own practices so that you don't waste time. So what I like to do myself is that I'll hop into the practice tool and I will just start shooting. Like, you just start doing this in the beginning. Wow. For this exact reason, I missed 4 shots against that guy. You do it so that you start getting comfortable in your movement with the mouse, and that it just feels natural to shoot, right? Once you've done this for a few minutes and your aim just feels more natural, I'd recommend doing like 1 or 2 of the speed challenges, or that's at least what I do. It helps me check how I'm feeling, like how good my aim right now is compared to, let's say, yesterday or 2 days ago. It's because you can see up here like how well it went. I can show one. I usually do bot armor, hard, started. These ones are difficult because I think they're like there for a second, if even that, I don't know, something like that. And as you see, for me to try to keep talking right now and shooting, it requires a ridiculous amount of concentration. So I just do 1 or 2, and not too many, because you don't want to tire yourself out before you hop into ranked or death matches. So just do this, just 1 or 2, check where you are. If you feel like hard is way too difficult, you can easily lower it to medium. And I can show how that looks. I will not finish it, but then you have a little bit more time to like either readjust or just move towards it slower, which can be very useful if you're newer. Now, after 5 to 10 minutes of the practice tool, I like to integrate at least 1 deathmatch before I start my ranked games, just to help me get suited for player movement and crosshair placements, and just get a slight better game feel before I start. When I play my death matches, I actually play them a little bit differently depending on if I'm warming up or practicing. When I warm up, I play them to, just as I said, get just some feel for crosshair placement and a game feel. So I play with sound, I just enjoy myself. I try to build up some confidence so that I feel good when I hop into the ranked game. When I'm gonna take these peaks, I feel like I'm better than the opponent and I feel like I can win them. Now, when I instead queue up for death matches as a practice, I like to lower the sound quite a bit or completely mute it and put on music. This is because when I play a death match with sound, I have a tendency to sometimes play based on footsteps. So I can sit and wait for someone to run past me and kill them, or I hear someone spawn and I wait for that. When that doesn't actually help me improve my aim or my crosshair placement, it just helps me pre-fire based on sound, which is not a bad trait to practice, but it's not what I play for. I play my death matches to improve my crosshair placement based on where people should be, and my mechanical aim, which converts from reaction time, hand-to-eye coordination, and muscle memory. Now, outside of your aim, there are some other aspects which can be useful to practice on. Like, your movement is a big key in how you take sights and how you can fall back from sights while you're being pushed and still pick up a kill or 2. So a good tip there could be to go into the practice tool and either set up just practice, so all the bots stand there, or go down from hard to maybe medium and tries to use AD, or WS, depending if you want to go forward and back or left and right, and counter strafe, and combining that with one tapping so that you practice continuously moving, stop, shoot, move, stop, shoot. You can of course practice that in deathmatches as well. Just keep in mind to put some emphasis on it, so that you actually try to do a good counter strafe for every kill you're gonna take. The final part that I recommend practicing is your game knowledge. Follow the pro scene, so you watch a few games here and there to see how they play sites, how they do their attacks on different maps, how they set up, and follow Sova lineups, Viper walls. Find these things that can help you use small tricks to just get that one extra kill in your ranked games. That can actually really improve your overall win rate, because the more you know, the more confident you will be in your ranked games, and therefore you will know when to take a peek and when not to, and know when you should take your fights. And because of this, hopefully most of your shots will come from a favored position, which might actually make it look like you got an even greater aim than you do. Hopefully now you guys have gotten a better understanding of how you want to optimize your Valorant time to get the most out of it. First of all, by setting up a decent warm-up routine before your ranked games, which should be a short, precise practice tool integrated with a deathmatch to help you boost your confidence before your games, while also setting up more real practice times where you play to improve your aim, movement, and game knowledge to help you further climb the ranks in the long run. Just keep in mind that you don't let your warm-up routine drag out for too long, so it would tire you out before you hop into the game. As if you would play an hour or two before of pure deathmatch, I'm pretty sure your wrist would be way too tired to hop into a game after that. So if that happens, take a small 10 to 15 minute break, make some coffee or go out for a quick walk, just to make sure that you're not too tired when you enter a ranked game. Thank you guys for watching, and feel free to pop a comment down below on how you plan on improving your warm-up and practice routines. And while you're down there, hitting me up with a like or a subscription helps me out a ton. And I might just go easy on you in the next game.